Are you tired of being called needy and clingy when all you want is a deep, soulful connection and a steady relationship with a man that is equally invested in it as you are? Folks, why is this pathologized? Am I the only one who is annoyed by this? You are a successful, hardworking woman, busy with all your work and other obligations, and then someone comes and tells you that you should be more busy so you can feel less needy, and maybe then your relationship will work. Seriously? Find a hobby so you can feel less needy when someone is not meeting your standards of how you would like to be treated during the courting period or in a relationship. This is like blaming the victim. You should feel ashamed for wanting more. What is wrong with the world? Why are we allowing this shitty narrative to keep messing with us? If you're like most of us, women who want deep, loving, soulful connection in a relationship, you will most likely wind up feeling that something is wrong with you for wanting all that. You internalize that you're too much, that you are needy, clingy, and something definitely must be wrong with you. This really comes from deep emotional trauma or wounding that conditioned us to feel that we really don't deserve all that love we crave. Then you try to make yourself less needy, clingy, less yourself. You basically gaslight yourself by trying to adapt to inadequate circumstances. You try to force yourself into a mold of what's acceptable by some standards. Who is there to tell us how much love, attention, and affection is enough? This was a good survival strategy at some point in life, but now you want to expand and find love. You hope that someone will naturally love you just as much or in the same way that you are ready to love. Then, when this doesn't happen, you feel frustrated and completely inadequate. Society conditions us to never ask for what we need. That's why the potential partners that we meet often feel confused too, because they don't know how to treat a lady nowadays. They too don't want to come across as too aggressive and whatnot. Of course, you internalize that something is wrong with you, and you keep quiet pretending that everything is okay. Then you try to stay busy and pretend that you are not so interested in the person in hope that this will create his desire for you. But all you get is more confusion and mind games. Moreover, you are contributing to maintaining this fearful society where standing up for love and expressing your needs is not desirable. We just become a part of the dating scene that we all hate. Instead of openly communicating, respecting ourselves and the other party by setting the highest standards of love and connection, we wind up playing mind games, perpetuating this unsafe emotional roller coaster of hot and cold. I'll tell you how to break this pattern. But first, let's show some compassion for ourselves. We are conditioned to operate like this. It hasn't been safe to express our needs and desires openly, so naturally you think that this is the way to do it. But imagine a relationship in which you can express your desires, needs, boundaries. And not only that, your communication is welcomed, but you also become even closer to your partner. It's that feeling when you are scared to do something, but it gets received so well, how healing it can be. Imagine how wonderful it feels when your partner shows you that he cares for your needs, that he loves to make you happy. How good does it feel to know that someone puts in the effort for you? This is what I stand for. You don't need more hobbies or responsibilities on your plate. You need more love, attention, time together. And for God's sakes, you are not needy or clingy. You were fine before meeting this guy who is not up to your standard of courting, engagement, attention. You have the most precious gift that you want to share with someone, your heart. You are not hoping that someone will find you worthy. You are not a flower by a road hoping someone will pick you. Instead, you are the one who is determining who is worthy of your heart. You are a secure love creator. You are the queen of hearts, the one who knows how powerful and unique it is what she has to offer. So not everyone will be qualified to receive it, and when you know it, this path becomes easier. Consider this example. If you were a salesperson of some luxury brand, you would understand this concept easily. For instance, a person who sells Chanel doesn't feel bad about themselves because they don't sell the same amount of products as some other general brand does. Similarly, as a woman who has high standards, who wants the most beautiful, soulful connection with a man who puts in the effort to show you he's worthy of your heart, doesn't need to contort herself to make a relationship work with someone who simply doesn't know how to appreciate or how to be in the kind of relationship you want. You need a man who knows what he wants, and you're tired of feeling confused and frustrated because you don't know where his heart is. If you want this in your life and are tired of meeting middle-aged men who don't know what they are looking for, you need to be grounded really well into what you want. You need to know how it feels, how to recognize it. The other part of this is expressing your desires and goals of dating openly. This creates clear boundaries and allows you to attract people who are serious while repelling soul-sucking heartbreaks and time wasters. Then, when the relationship continues, love-building communication is essential. There is a way of sharing your needs and boundaries that builds connection with high-value men. That's when they feel safe to fall in love with you. You become the only one in their eyes. This is when you become a secure love creator. You have the power of creating love. Just by honoring yourself and sharing your deepest desires while allowing men to see the beauty of your heart, you create love. This is the opposite of over-functioning, overthinking, people-pleasing, or contorting yourself to some imaginary criteria to make yourself more worthy. I want to invite you to take a proactive stance in creating the kind of love you want. Remember, you are not a pretty flower hoping to be picked. You can feel much more in control of your love life. As I already said, communication is essential. I've created something for you to help you communicate your desire for more connection, more dates, or more effort from men you date. Feel free to download it, apply it, and let me know how you like it. The link is down below.